At the core of every candidate is the person. And when you're voting for a candidate, you're voting for a person. And I happen to think it really matters who that person is or what that person is. And it matters if that person has substance and has integrity and is honest.
Jim Otto is telling you all that he thinks there is somebody who is really good, that would serve you well. He's not telling you who to have as his successor. He's saying this is a person that was in my mold. This is a person who works day in and day out with me, with the delegation, with Andy Lanza, a person who on day one knows the difference between a bill and a resolution. And apparently there's some that don't.
Now, I'm not ashamed to say, as borough president, a lot of the legwork is done by staff. That's the same for the council person. You can't do everything. We had started a program, Councilman Otto and myself, which was a quick start to getting people to get the electricity back in their home, which had to be coordinated with Con Edison because the wires were contaminated with salt water. And we both said, Steve, you run with it. Well, Steve ran with it, coordinated it with Con Edison. We got almost 500 homes up with electricity before anyone else did with any other system. And it was Steve that did it. Steve was given it, and he did it. He did it because of one other reason. He knew the people he was dealing with. He knew the people in Con Edison. He didn't have to be told who to call, what number to use. That's what you want. You got a great team.
Steve and I, we shared a lot of good times and a lot of tough times. In the same way you all share, moments with your coworkers and colleagues. We worked out problems. We fought against people. We vented against our bosses even, at certain times. And that's why it's as easy for me to come out and say that Steve Matteo will be one of the best, if not the best, city councilman the 50th district has ever seen.
He's earnest, he's gritty, he's gonna work day and night to deliver for the people of this district.
You've got to get out there and you've got to spread the word and you've got to make sure that we keep Staten Island a great place for our families and for my children and for the future. And the best, most effective way we can do that this year is to elect Jimmy Otto Borough President and Steve Matteo City Council.
I need this man to work with me day in and day out for Staten Island. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take anything for granted. This race is not over by a long shot.
And elections are lost many, many times by people saying, oh, he has no problem. Oh, every place I go, they like him. I see all the signs all over the place. Signs don't get transferred into votes. It's people going and pulling the lever.
This business is about electing good people. It's about electing people who are entering it for the right reasons. Yeah, we all have egos, but some people are egos in search of a title, and some people want an opportunity to serve the public. And I can tell you, that's what drove me into this business. Working at the knee of a guy like John Fusco, seeing that you can make a difference in people's lives. I could have run for state senate. Andy and I, my good friend, we danced for 6 weeks trying to figure out which one of us was right for that position. And ultimately, I knew it wasn't me, and he's done a great job. I could have run for Congress. And I didn't. I love city government because it's where you can impact people's lives. And some people get into this business for the right reasons, and some people don't. Steve Matteo is in this business for the right reason. His opponent is not. And that's the simple truth.